All right, everyone, welcome back and welcome to Black Desert Online, the first video on my channel of this game. I've been playing it recently a lot in the last 2 weeks, and really overall about a month now, and just 2 weeks of real playing. But I progressed pretty good for the amount of time I put in, which really isn't a lot. I've been doing a ton of life skilling, which is like fishing, crafting, cooking, stuff like that. But now I'm getting into the meat of it with sailing, fighting, grinding for higher levels, and stuff like that. But this video is a quick tutorial on how to get good silver per hour. And it's always guaranteed you're going to get great silver. And it is Gaha's Bandits Lair. This location is in the top right of the map, way up here. If you look right here, this is Altanova, one of the main cities. Go right at that all the way up to top right, and you will get to the Bandits Lair. Just follow the coast all the way up. Pretty simple. Once here, what I would recommend doing is start to invest in the Gaha's Bandits Lair node. I have this at level 10, which gives me an insane 50% drop rate, but it only works 10% of the time, but still 10% of the time I'm getting a 50% drop rate of an item, which is insane. With this buff, I'm going to get a drop between every 25 to 30 enemies. If I have the Kama's Blessing or Kama Blessing, it will give me an extra 20% drop rate on items, which can lower it down to 20 every 20 mobs, which is an insane ratio. On top of that, if you have any loot scrolls, anything like that, just increases your chances. Now, once you get here, all you have to do is just right click on this auto path to the main guy, and you're going to come to these two guys just hanging out. You're going to park your horse on the left. Now, in this video, I'm going to show you two rotations, main rotation and cliff rotation. Each one of these are going to be different depending on your AP and DP. First off, before we even start, my AP and DP are pretty, they're not great at all. I've been focusing on other things like getting silver. I think I'm almost close to 2 bill right now. Grinding my life skilling, stuff like that. Investing in other places besides my gear, because I could have had some amazing gear already with the silver I've got, but I'm just focusing on other things. But with me right now around 150 and some buffs, it's going to get me to the place where I can grind super efficiently and quickly. So right now, as you can see, 150, pretty basic. This is very easy to get. I'm going to show you rotation 1. I'm going to do this pretty quick, just a very quick video, guys. I'm going to go jump right over to cliff rotation. So when you spawn here, make sure you get these right here. These stones, these Monty stones, or Marnie stones, yeah. Once you get these things, you're just going to kill enemies. I will show you what to do first before we even start this. This is great for XP. Get the Marnie stones, and you're going to buy the $60,000 one times 250. Do not buy the times 500. It is a worse deal. It's not worth it because it takes too many. The XP gain is not good enough. Just buy the 60,000 Marnie stones, Gaha's Bandits. Load up on them. Just buy them like crazy. If you want XP, if you want those levels, which I would recommend getting, because every 10 to 20 offers you a ton of percent. I mean, a lot. Very quickly, too. So, get those stones. Once you start, this is the rotation. You're going to come up, kill all these enemies here. Pretty simple. We all know this. Kill that. You can just keep going. I'm going to be pretty quick about this, but kill this enemy, come across, kill these enemies, and it's basically clearing this giant area. Now, be careful. Before we really get into this, you see the girl with the white hair? That is an elite. You cannot kill her at my level. 150 to 180, you probably can't kill her. In order to farm this spot main rotation efficiently, you will need to have at least 180 AP. You can still farm this spot, but you will have to run away from those elite enemies because they're too strong. But they are guaranteed to drop some crazy good loot every time. And if you can, kill the elites as well, you are going to get some amazing loot and probably increase your gold and silver gain to around 35 to 40 mil an hour, which is insane. So clear this main area, come up to the top. You're going to see the main gate, make a left, clearing all these enemies. Very simple, just like a racetrack, basically. Kill this camp on the left, move down. You get the picture. Now, down at the end down here, I'm going to show you a way that some people do, some people don't. It really just depends on how quick you can farm and if you want to do it. It's just a little better for elites. So clear out all this stuff. I'm not going to do it just for the sake of the video. Clear this camp and just keep moving down. Very simple, very easy. The next rotation I'm going to show you is cliff rotation. That's going to be for more people in around the 150 bracket. So right here, this is where it gets a little tricky. Not really tricky, but it depends on you. You can go straight down, and it's pretty quick. You just go straight down and boom. Just like that. I will show you it too, of course, but you can also go up. So you clear this, clear these enemies, cut across, and kill this enemy. An elite spawns here, so this is great for elite spawning. And then move down into it. Just a little extra, but it is that little extra thing. It depends if you want to do it or not. Depends on how quick you can clear, how fast you are. Just do that little extra bit. It does take time, so it really depends on you and how well you are. So once you're here, clear these enemies and move right. And as you can see, this is where we just popped out from the mountainside. So instead of going that way, if you don't want to do that, just go straight down. Very simple, very easy. Clear these enemies out. Try to leave these little groups like that. They're just not worth it, in my opinion. Clearing out all of this. This is like a little enemy row right here. So many spawns. Once you move down to bottom, you're back at your horse. One of the main things you're going to be getting is, let me see if I got any. I do. Gaha's seals. These things are worth a lot of money. These things are worth a lot of money. 100 of these are going to get you about almost 200,000 or more. So they're good. I would recommend grinding here because of that simple thing. These are going to take a lot of weight. So what you want to do is storm on your horse. If you know how to do that, just storm, basically. That's all you have to do. Go over to the horse, dump them into your horse. If your horse gets full, pull everything out of your horse and then put it back on your horse. So if you pull things off your horse into your inventory, there's no limit, so it won't say you're overweight. It'll just keep making you heavier and heavier. But you can still put everything back on your horse, so there's no limit cap by transferring items between the two, but it has to be the same item. It cannot be separate items. So just get your horse weighed down with like 10,000 of them, millions upon millions of silver. Easy, all right, guys? Very easy silver gain from those simple just junk items. Now, your main item you're going to get here is scrolls. Now, I'm going to take you to the second location, which is Cliff. So leave, go to the main gate at the top. You're going to go to your right. Just stay straight all the way down. Just stay straight. You're going to come to these like 3 barriers. You can see 1, 2, and 3. This is the start of cliff rotation. I'm going to take you back here, but for now, just keep riding straight. Go up the mountain or the hillside. And just stay kind of right like this. You're going to see this little opening on the left. Come up here, and this is where I park my horse at to grind. It's safe. No mobs can get to it. If you have a tent, you can place a tent right here. No mobs will care, really. So it's a safe location for you to go to. Now let's go straight down to the bottom of the start of cliff rotation. Now this rotation is going to be great for people in the bracket that I'm in, 150 to whatever. So what you want to do, start here, stick to the left side. You're going to clear all the enemies on the left side, killing this group, killing these. moving up the mountain, and just slowly making a circle, killing enemies like I'm doing right now. It's all to stick to the left side and do a rotation around. Move down here, kill these enemies. Pretty simple. Move up, kill this group. Always don't forget the group on the hill. That's like 5 enemies right there, so easy loot. Come over here, kill these, and just go back and forth, wiping mobs. Do not go that way, stay straight. Just killing everything in your path. It's pretty simple rotation, but this has no elites. This path has 0 elites, so you don't have to worry about this enemy one-shotting you, basically. So stick to the left, don't go right. This is what I do personally. I kill this group right here because it's 4 enemies. I come here, and I usually use my super, my Musa, so I just go like that, take almost everything out like that, then just pretty simple, all that loot. You don't have to do that, but that's what I do because it's just extra loot for you to gain. Turn back around and go down this cavern. So let's move all the way down, killing the big groups like 4s. Don't worry about these guys. Kill this group, easy. This group, easy. Move forward, there's going to be a group to your left. Kill that, move down, kill this. Kill the left one first, then the right one, and move down. You can kill this one, but I think it's just too much time because you got to go over here, you know. You got to do that, then you got to turn back around. I usually just forget that. Sometimes I do, you know what, it just depends on you. And there we were, back at the start. Just like that, simple cliff rotation. If you do this correctly, this rotation, you're going to get between 25 to 30 mil an hour. That's going to be with the node at level 10, which doesn't take too long. If you actually invest in it, right, like, you know, on a good basis, you're going to get it to level 10 pretty quickly. Once it's level 10, insane loot drops. Your main thing you're going to get here is scrolls, which sell for around 2 mil. You're also going to get a ton of Rosier weapons and armor, which I invest into my fairy. I just started investing because I've been trying to make money, you know. My fairy tier 4 needs a lot of levels to go, but we'll get there. But on top of that, guys, this place is really, really good for silver gain. The biggest thing is being contested. Those 2 locations are your main locations, which I would recommend farming and grinding because they are quick, efficient, and they give you the best output for what you're putting in. So I would recommend those 2 things. And once you're done, guys, just go back down here to this little town below you. Store all your scrolls here, your sell stuff, stock this thing up with as much as you can, and then when you're ready to go, head back to Alta Nova or your main city, sell everything, make a ton of gains. Because seriously, guys, if you really grind this efficiently, you can make a lot of money. And if you're in the elite tier, killing the elites, it's insane how much you can make because they can have a chance to drop a necklace that is worth a ton of money. So it really just depends on your skill bracket for that extra 10 mil silver increase per hour. But guys, I hope you enjoyed that video. If you did, drop a like down below. This is the first one for video of me personally. I'm thinking about doing these now and then. Let me know in the comments if I did pretty well with this. Being a pretty beginner player, I'm still learning the groundwork of the game. There's a lot of things to learn in this game, but I'm getting there. But guys, don't forget to subscribe down below. And as always, this has been 2x2, and I'll see ya next time.